Adventitious roots are about as crazy as they sound and include modifications that allow some plants to freely float on water. This is something we must definitely explore. Let's go. Underground shoots like bulbs have roots that originate directly at the shoot in clusters from the base of the stem. Such roots, which arise from any part of the plant other than the radicle, are called adventitious roots. These adventitious roots may be modified to perform certain vital functions. Some of these modifications are floating roots, epiphytic roots, assimilatory roots, nodular roots, pneumatophores, parasitic roots. Floating roots. In aquatic plants like Juicea repens, we find some roots jutting out above the water level. These roots are spongy and light. This is because they are provided with air spaces to store air. Such roots help the plant stay afloat and also play a vital role in respiration. These modified roots are called floating roots or respiratory roots. Several orchids that are found growing on branches of trees possess freely hanging roots. These roots contain a special spongy tissue called velamen that helps absorb moisture from the surroundings. Such modified hygroscopic roots are called epiphytic roots. Assimilatory roots. A climber, Ctenospora, has aerial adventitious roots. Roots of this plant possess chlorophyll and can thus aid in photosynthesis. Such photosynthetic roots are called assimilatory roots. Nodular roots. Plants belonging to the family Fabaceae, like a pea plant, have roots showing a symbiotic relationship with a bacterium called rhizobium. The bacterium plays a vital role in converting atmospheric nitrogen to ammonia. The roots in which rhizobium resides and forms nodules are called nodular roots. Pneumatophores. Mangroves like Avicennia possess roots which are seen growing vertically upwards. Such roots are called pneumatophores. Pneumatophores have lenticels through which exchange of gases occurs. Parasitic roots. Some plants are dependent on other plants for their requirement of water, minerals and organic food. Such plants are called parasitic plants. Cuscuta or dodder is a total parasite. It is a leafless flowering plant. It has a yellowish, delicate slender stem that twines around a suitable host plant. It produces specially modified roots called haustoria or sucking roots which start penetrating the host tissues. These then further absorb cell sap from the xylem and the synthesized organic food from the phloem to the host. They are detrimental to the host.
I wonder why roots are an important part of the plant. Let's explore this in depth. Get it? Roots? Depth? Never mind, just continue. A plant has two main parts. The part above the soil is called the shoot, and another part which is under the soil called the root. Here we will study the function of a root. Let us first dig out two plants of the same variety very carefully without breaking the roots. Now take two pots filled with soil. Plant one of the plants carefully in one part. Next, cut off the roots from the second plant and plant it in the second pot. Water both the plants regularly. After about a week, we see that the plant with the roots looks healthy and well nourished, whereas the second plant has wilted. This experiment clearly shows that roots play an important role in the healthy growth of a plant. They help in absorbing water and dissolved minerals from the soil, which is conducted to different parts of the plant through the stem.
Floating roots are present in aquatic plants like Juicea repens. Epiphytic roots found growing on branches of trees possess freely hanging roots. Assimilatory roots possess chlorophyll and can thus aid in photosynthesis. Nodular root shows symbiotic relationship with a bacterium called rhizobium. Pneumatophores are found in mangrove plants. Parasitic roots. Some plants are dependent on other plants for the requirement of water, minerals and organic food. Such plants are called parasitic plants. Cuscuta or dodder is a total parasite. It is a leafless flowering plant.
A plant has two main parts. The part above the soil is called the shoot, and another part which is under the soil is called the root. Roots play an important role in the healthy growth of a plant. Roots help in absorbing water and dissolved minerals from the soil, which is conducted to different parts of the plant through the stem.